Yeah, man. Yesterday I shown you on another channel. I've shown you the thing about this DNA stuff. Let's see if I got it here. Oh no, that's. Oh yeah, this is my disclaimer. Good that I have it immediately. So I am this one. Maroon, Ohkhano, there is also Wendiga. I have it in my other videos on other channels also. But anyway, man, you see their relationship with colonists, they engage in decades of guerrilla warfare against the colonial authorities. Plantation Negroes, city Negroes, those are the people who were enslaved. And status enslaved, they were legally considered to be property. Okay, you see that? That's the difference. So when I'm speaking, this is my disclaimer for people like Tariq Nasheed and crooked mouth Phil Scott, who is going around thinking that we the same people. We not. There is no need to delineate because you're not my people. We never considered you to be. Even if you go to Africa, I've told you they will call you Abroni Musungu or Oyibo. We say Ayobo. But anyways, man, you see that my culture, they forge a distinctive culture. Is not forged. It's our culture from beginning of time. The Caucasian doesn't know that. That's why I have to correct many things that the Caucasian has written down here. So that's why when I make my movies, my videos, I don't even speak about this tribe or lineage or whatever. That's their business. That's why I write Ohkhano, so that you can see they say Ohkhaner or Ohkhanisi. I say Ohkhano. Yeah, it's for people to know they have their system. Whether they want to disagree with what I'm saying or not, it's not important because they view themselves in their way. I know my way. That's why it's man know thyself, not man know thy neighbor. Just saying, man. So I am from a so-called designated Bush Negro Maroon. So Tariq Nasheed and his FBA bunch are not my race. That's why I'm placing this disclaimer that I'm not from a plantation, never was. Yeah? That's why you can see plantation Negroes, their status is enslaved. Used those who said they were enslaved. That are those people. Yeah, me, I have still my culture, still African culture. It's not an yeah, preserving. If they say preserving, okay, that is keeping what we had from the beginning. So, but it's not like forge. To forge is to create something just because, and you have no choice. No, to us, what we do is what we know. What you think and with superstition or whatever what other tribes doing is not my business. That's why I'm here making videos like nigga. When these people and the black Americans speaking, I don't care if it's Farrakhan, Tariq Nasheed, or they are not my race. They speaking on behalf of their own people, plantation Negroes. Yeah, not on my behalf. Let's get that clear. That's why I have to make these videos so that everybody knows this thing, man. That's the real talk. But anyways, I've shown you one in one video where this guy and what was his name? Clavicular or whatever. Let's see if I can find it, man. Isn't it? Oh yeah, this is one. Let me show you this one I made yesterday about two FBAs. Now, nigga, IshowSpeed's father is Jamaican and his mother is Ghanaian or Ghanaian mix United States or whatever. Anyways, he's from South America. Yeah? This, that's why I was saying these black Americans going around stealing people culture. Nigga, maybe I have the video here where I can show you maybe 10 artists who are in the United States who are from the Caribbean and South America. That's why they hate Nicki Minaj. This same Tariq Nasheed support Trump in kicking out immigrants, but they hate Nicki Minaj for supporting the same Trump. Who is sick and who is backwards here? These same black Americans, they even have a gang now, FBA gang, supporting Donald Trump and the KKK, but they hate Nicki Minaj for supporting Donald Trump. It's because she's Caribbean. Yeah, they have no other reason for doing it but because she's Caribbean. And this one I showed you yesterday, this girl is Nigerian mixed Japanese. It means, so for many people it means that Japanese people are African now because this girl is Japanese African. and Africans are now Japanese because yeah, this girl is African Japanese. That's the thinking of many who have no indigeneity. Yeah, so that's what indigeneity. Yeah, the only indigenous people I know on this planet are Africans. They were the first created. The rest is made up stories. Yeah, whomever wanna make up this story, bring your proof. Yeah, that's why even in your Bible it states prove all things. And since this so-called your dominant society, so-called to this black American says, science is everything, then come with your science, with your proof, nigga. What I know is black Americans are not my race. They never were. That's why even when they go to Africa, they will call them Musungu, which means Caucasian, or Oyibo in Nigeria because it's Caucasian also, or Abroni in Ghana means Caucasian. See the distinction there? See, I live remote areas. See, location of the Bush Negro Ohkhano. Location, remote areas of the Surinamese interior in the Amazon rainforest, along rivers. Culture, distinctive culture that combine African traditions with adaptations, not adaptation, yeah, to the new environment. That part is real because it's you come to a new environment, it's still the same, but you use. I don't want to explain that. And this crooked mouth Phil Scott is gonna come. Yeah, don't say, nigga, you have no secret. You are the bare one on the planet. Yeah, everybody knows your nakedness. That's why you're begging for money out here. Yeah, my race would never come out here and ask the Caucasian for anything. You can read it out there. I was in the jungle. People ran away from the plantation trying to be where my people all would come to the plantation, burn down plantation to get more members. Those part is real. When we came to the plantation, city Negro, plantation Negroes would call their master. Like, yo, check one of these niggers, check one, and they would refer to my people with their name. Because we look the same to according to them. Like, look, one of us is in the jungle there. That's how we know these plantation Negroes. We don't know them. Yeah, just saying, nigga. This is my disclaimer for Black Americans. They don't represent me. None of them. Just saying, real talk. So let's see here which video I have. Yeah, this is this guy clavicular or whatever his name is. Yeah. Clavicular, yeah. Yeah, that's a name I know. And this guy, his girl, is one of this Nick Fuentes friend and Tariq Nasheed crew, and his girl slept with a so-called black guy, a black American, and now he's mad about that. But I'm gonna show you a part when he was saying he hates so-called black people. Let's hear what he was saying. This is a small part I've shown already in another video where he said so-called cussing out these Negroes and then walking into the restaurant, but he's got a so-called black bodyguard like the plantation Negro. You see that? The plantation Negro will defend him against the so-called because a bush Negro is considered to be African and Africans are considered to be wild people, not tamed. If you are tamed, they call you Negro in America. That's how it is in America. If that's why sometimes they will ask you, "Are you a Negro?" If you say yes, they will say, "Okay, you are from the plantation, so you was enslaved." You see that? If you say, "No, I'm not a Negro, I'm Ndika or I am Duka, I'm Ohkhano," they will say, "Oh, you are Maro, Maroon from the jungle." Yes, also you are African. That's the designation, it's a phenotype. Even if it was on the North Pole and you have somebody with an Afro, they would have the same question. They would say, "Hey, there is an African on the North Pole. How do you know? He's got an Afro." That's a designation of your dominant society. Yeah, that's why when I say Maro and those things, is for people, these Caucasian used to see so-called black people, they used to refer to them in those days, slave days, as Maro. They have even Maro way there at Canaan, close to Egypt and those places. It's a name that they used to have for colored people, who black, so-called black people, whatever, back in the days, just like Negro today, or African, or a Creole, or whatever they say they're using. So when yeah, man. So let's see this guy where he was saying these things to the so-called Black Americans, and now he found out that the Black American slept with his girlfriend, and I will show that part also. Let's see it.
Oh
quick,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Paper pussy, nigga, pussy. We'll bring the whole man and you for you. Hey, look, these niggas will bring the whole man for you, bro. I know.
So fuck. You're not gonna do it.
Say you chasing a bitch, nigga. You a trick, nigga.
Go ahead, bro.
Pussy buying that. You a millionaire buying pussy. You a trick.
Go ahead, yo. We chilling, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Please, go ahead. No,
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna let you know, bro. You should talk about black people, talk about my kids. Now you know that from now on. When you say something about black people, say something about my kids.
Keep selling candy, bro. Keep selling
Next
candy.
time you say something about black people, you say something about my kids, and I'll do whatever for my kids. Bitch ass content.
That's your boy? No, that's my boy.
Bro,
That's your boy?
you ain't gonna do it. Tell us.
Tell me about the way let's square up. Let's do it. Me and you.
I'm not fighting anyone.
Scared, man. It ain't even gonna go down like that. Hey, don't touch me no
I'm not scared. I'm excited.
Bro, I can fight. I can fight.
I ain't gonna fight you. Don't touch
I'm not gonna fight you.
You see there, I've shown you that part also in the last video on the other channel where this so-called plantation Negro was defending this clavicular and saying in his friends like, I can fight, because these other Negroes, they were offended because this clavicular cost them out when he was going into the restaurant. But now he found out that then...
even in the picture.
Oh yeah, this is
Now she's the
Poetik Flakko was speaking on it. So I'm gonna use this part and show you small parts what happened to this clavicular who was cussing out those guys. Now he found out that then his girlfriend so-called and might have and probably slept with a so-called Black American guy. Let's hear it, man.
okay,
I'll be base rate is 25.
Be honest.
Tipped $5.
she's gonna get her butt whooped that night by Clav, bro. Post Clav and the girl on his TikTok to like this.
Yeah, man, because what happened is another guy posted a clavicular and a girlfriend with him on the bed, and the girlfriend is saying that guy came in there with a girlfriend of hers and she was on the bed alone, but she was gonna sleep alone, but then he came and laid down, whatever, man. Let's yeah.
While the friend is naked, boobs all out. She's oh nah, man, that's he loaded, man. But then he begins to convince himself, nah, guys, they the same bracelet. Nah, man, nah, that's not her. Nah, man.
Yeah, man. This clavicular was telling himself, well, because on the picture there is even the bracelet that his girlfriend has, a similar one, and this clavicular guy was like, no, man, maybe it's not the same. Is it the same? He was asking the people who was on his live stream, asking them if it's his girlfriend or not. Yeah, man, let's.
So then Lil Eloded made sure to repost Clav and the girl on his TikTok to let Clav know, nah, that's your girl, bro. And that's when, she could no longer deny it and had to come and confess to Clav. And when she tells Clav, you could tell, bro, like, Clav, she...
Yeah, because in the beginning she said it wasn't her on the video and on the picture in the video. After that she said, yeah, she was there, but this guy came there with her girlfriend and wasn't together with her, whatever. Yeah,
she's gonna get her butt whooped that night by Clav, bro. Yo, Clav is upset.
Interesting.
Paging hard at Jenny just tipped $3. I enjoyed this.
What are we saying about this? What are we saying about the repost?
Okay, I'll be base rate is 25.
Be honest.
Just tipped $5.
Yeah.
Jennifer X line, wrap it up. You can never revert that you the black.
Be honest.
There was no threesome.
There was no threesome?
There was no threesome.
So this is this guy Clavicular I was showing you in the beginning. He's a live streamer. He's 19 or 20 years old or whatever. He live streams on Twitch also, I think. Oh yeah, Kick and whatever on X. But he hates so-called black people and Africans. Just like Tariq Nasheed. That's why he's friends with Nick Fuentes, Myron Gaines, and Sneeko and those gang. And that's why I'm gonna show Tariq Nasheed after him, so you can see the same behavior what Tariq Nasheed was saying. And Jamaicans are taking the so-called black American women. These guys got the same kind of attitude, like, and he hates so-called and black people, and they should not have an yeah, be with his people, man. Let's hear it.
He was at my friend's, and that was my friend, and I slept in the bed, and they came and slept.
Fiona's dad just tipped $3.
Wow.
Mom and I can't believe you're on this stream. Might as well give him straight.
Yeah, right.
At the desk at this point. Gonna rope Max.
Chat. So you just slept in a bed with random people?
I was sleeping alone.
And they.
You see? First she said it wasn't her. Now she said yes, it was hers there on the bed. And yeah, nigga, yeah.
Came in.
I know. Yeah.
In your room while you're sleeping.
So she spent about 10 minutes denying that was her even in the picture. Now she's denying they had a threesome. So after spending 10 minutes like denying the line that it was you in the picture, you confessed to that, and now you're saying, oh no, but we didn't hook up though. Now, if the original story was as innocent as she claims, hey man, he hooked up with my friend, reposting pictures of him with Clav's girlfriend where she's in bed, appears to be somewhat nude in bed with him, and he's claiming that they had a threesome that night. Now, it's clearly her in the picture, but she initially starts to deny it when Clav confronts her with this because she understands that Clav is racist and he believes that girls who've been with black guys before are impure. So she begins to deny it before ultimately fessing up once the evidence becomes too great to ignore it.
Wait, so be honest. You're saying that picture wasn't you? But that looks literally just like your nose and your eyebrows.
Blanket just tipped $3. Did my Michael Jackson get away with being a pedo because of the halo?
Okay, mute the TTS for a second. But put it on God. That's not you. On God? On your mom's life? Yeah. Say on my mom's life. That's not me.
Yeah.
Cap. He cold.
Hey, yo, you...
Yeah, man. So you see, this is the guy who was clavicular, who was cussing out these so-called black Americans. Now he found out
I think that's too. Do I not give off that?
So
Dylan,
this is Andrew Tate, one of his friends, and he was together with Sneak O and Myron Gaines when they was playing the so-called song. If you see in the so-called viral clips on YouTube and internet, that got these guys banned. From Miami, they are banned from every club or dance club and restaurant or whatever by the so-called Israeli community for playing a so-called Hitler song, man. And this is Andrew Tate, and he's saying he's innocent. And this is one of the friend of the guy before this. He was together with him on that day, and Sneeko. And here he's throwing Sneeko under the bus or whatever. He's gonna say that Sneeko, yeah, what? Let's hear it, man.
Stay
away.
These
guys were so-called fighting for Gaza to help Gaza, but then yeah, whatever. But he's a so-called, he's mixed also. He's a quatron. His father is a mix and black guy so-called, and his mama is Caucasian, I think. This Andrew Tate is trying to become Prime Minister of England also, of the UK, man. This nigga is beyond stupid. So this Dumbo, he's saying he's the super alpha male of or alpha G on in the world because he's famous and rich. I didn't know being rich and having money made you a real man. If that's the case, Bill Gates is the real man on this planet, the greatest alpha man, or Carlos Slim. Just say that's the. Yeah, no, this nigga is stupid. Last time he said, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but everybody know if I wanted to, I could then throw Sneeko under the bus. Huh? You're not gonna say who it is, but if you wanted to, you could choose Nico under the bus. So you've told everyone in saying so that it's Nico. And and this guy says he's gonna be prime minister of the UK because he's rich, and his lawyer is the lawyer of Epstein. Oh yeah, was it Epstein? I think this is the lawyer of Epstein. Yeah, and he needs to go to court still for women trafficking women or whatever he did. Let's hear it. Man. Got videos where he's throwing up the Hitler and Groot, man. Yeah, just saying. We've seen many videos. So this is a lesson for the so-called younger guys when they think they moving in cliques. But when it came to it, they all left Nico hanging. Just this is the guy where this, if you know Marquet Bouquet, what is his name? I think Marquet Bouquet or whatever his name is, who was challenging the Israelites so-called, and he was bringing his cake. Yeah, he was bringing cake to Andrew Tate in Romania, and Andrew Tate refused him. He's also now he's making video attacking Andrew Tate like he's more male and manly than Andrew Tate. Whatever, because Andrew Tate is not manly to yeah. To whom is Andrew Tate alpha? Get the jack off, man. You serious? Who sees this guy like a serious guy? These niggas are beyond stupid, man. These guys are from the so-called manosphere, red pill society. That Tariq Nasheed is one of them. That's why Tariq Nasheed is going around like he means anything while he's begging for money on GoFundMe. Get the fuck out. Where we come from doing that is beyond low, nigga. No, nigga, what he's saying, this guy is stupid. He has already fixed that. Like, yo, next time I will go out there and diss Nico, and then let me back into your restaurant if I do that. That's why he's doing this, going around apologizing in many so-called internet programs on YouTube, man. That's the real talk. This nigga already has the deal with the restaurants in Miami. Like, listen, I'm gonna go into these shows and I'm gonna diss this Nico, blame him for everything, and me and my brother will be let in again in these restaurants, man. That's what he's done, and that's what he's saying. But he's too stupid to know that people is out there watching this and seeing what he's doing. That's the stupidity. Like, if I wanted to, I won't say who it was, but if I wanted to, I could throw Nico under the bus. Eh? What? You're not gonna say who it was, but if you wanted to, you could throw Nico under the bus. Then you're saying it's Nico. That's the thinking of this Andrew Tate Alpha King.
Are they with the clowns? No.
He's the Alpha King or the Alpha G of the world at this point in life. These people, Tariq Nasheed, this is Tariq Nasheed, and a Quattrone version. He's a Quattrone, man. He's mixed. So you've seen this is Tariq Nasheed and friends and Fuentes, Myron Gaines. That's why when you see Tariq Nasheed and Myron Gaines beefing is to get in favor of Trump, MAGA team, for Fuentes to love them more, man. That's the real talk. Let's skip to another
yeah, it's like
all bark, no bites.
For real.
Chipping out.
Oh yeah, this is yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go to another one. This is the part I've shown in the beginning. I'm gonna show
Leave that. He said, but I know my people.
I'm trying to hear Alan. Go ahead, Alan.
Okay, go ahead. Now tell me how it's a contradiction.
Yeah, man, this is these niggas talking about Tariq Nasheed going to so-called Africa when he was making videos for 7 years. He's a coward. He has no culture. And these dumb Americans, they don't know what culture is. And this crooked mouth Phil Scott think he's gonna come and teach indigenous people of this planet what culture is supposed to be. Get the fuck on, nigga. Brokeback Mountain Negro. This nigga, go back to your bathroom where you was making videos talking about Phil Advice Show. Look at you. Check Phil Scott, who thinks he is a man to come and advise anyone on anything. Get on, boy. You're a small boy to people like me. You don't know. Move on. Let's listen to this fool.
I'm even trying to be the one to take up for Tariq. You get what I'm saying?
But for y'all to think it's some type of hypocrisy for him to go to Africa, I ain't never heard that man say that he don't want to go there to Africa and visit Africa. You get what I'm saying?
He doesn't have to say that say that outright. He doesn't have to say that I don't want to go to Africa.
He don't have to say he don't have to say anything.
You hear the delusional state of these Negroes? These Negroes said they hate Africans and Caribbeans, but they still going there. Yeah, beyond coward, nigga. And when I say they still going there, they go there and not real going there. It's going there and run away quick before anybody find out that they were ever there. They know. That's the real talk, nigga. You stupid.
If he cracks jokes no. See, that's where y'all got it mixed up. Because the way, you're thinking of somebody that dislike him. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm calling it straight down the middle strikes. I ain't never heard him say, he talk about the Latinos in Mexico.
We don't need to hear him say anything. We've seen his picture he's been making and what he's been doing. Nigga, you have delineated, go away. That's what we saying. You're not our race. What are we delineating? These niggas don't even know what the words mean. That's the craziness. What they do is go out there and just like tether. They don't know that tether means to cling on to something. That's how stupid they are. That's a tether, man. But you in Africa, so you're tethering off the Africans because you're clinging on to their continent and their rice, jollof rice that you so-called hate. And no, man, it was a joke. No, it was not a joke. You are a racist, KKK. You got money to do all this, you and James Small. Nigga, stealing history with Anderson. I am a maroon too. No, that's why I'm having this in the picture on screen for everybody to see that you're not my race, nigga. That's real talk. Never was, never will be. Yeah? Just saying. Let's hear it, man.
Go too. But he go down there and vacation there too. So what no. See, that's where y'all got it mixed up. Because the way you're thinking of somebody that dislike him. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm calling it straight down the middle strikes. I ain't never heard him say he talk about the Latinos in Mexico too. But he go down there and vacation there too. So what I'm saying is,
nigga, if this Mexican, I wanna see those videos when he's cutting Mexicans for 7 years. This nigga is delusional. What he does is he makes 20 or 100 videos against Caribbean Africans and continental Africans, and then he throws in 2 or 3 Mexican videos or Caucasian videos to like he's doing, like he's blending in. Get the fuck on. When you're stupid, you think you're doing anything. You're too stupid to come and talk to our race. You are a slave. Your culture, let me show you your culture here more clearly, because I understand your stupidity when I hear you speak. You see that? Your culture and a plantation Negro, city Negroes, Creole culture. You see that? Culture. Their culture developed under the direct oppression of the plantation system. So your brain, like Umar Johnson, I was saying to Umar Johnson, is the plantation system. You have no understanding to understand indigenous people, because I am that. Nigga, you are not. I see in your expression that all your expression is Caucasian expression. That's the real talk. Yeah, right? Let's keep it real. Delineate harder, far away, because we don't know you as our race. That's why they call you Musungu, Elbroni, and Oyibo on the continent on the continent of Africa. Real talk.
Y'all don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I agree with everything he say, but to say it's a contradiction or hypocrisy by him traveling to Africa, that's just not there. Y'all reaching on that.
No, we're not. It is an absolute contradiction.
Now tell me how it's a contradiction.
I'm ready to tell you. This man set up a bullshit museum.
It was with black in search of Uhuru, or so, that guy who also goes to Africa. What he look, this guy, he supports Donald Trump. He says, I don't care, man, but he's not coming out making videos cussing out African while he's going to the continent. That's what these niggas like Tariq Nasheed and plantation Negroes in Suriname have been doing. Many of the, no, I shouldn't say many. In Suriname, it was this Kakanaki Ramon McNabb faggot ass bitch nigga. And over here is this Tariq Nasheed. And they all do the same thing. They come out like they represent the 40 million and people of United States like Tariq Nasheed. Yeah, we are with 40 million. Okay, then all black Americans. There is no African Americans. There is only the foundational broken Americans. And like just like in Suriname, this nigga came there and said this Kakanaki, he is the boss of the city Negroes, plantation Negro. So fine, anything he says is on behalf of the plantation Negro. That's how we work. That's why we have a king. That's why when I make my video, I don't come here and say I speak according to the Ohkhano people or Nduka people, or I speak according on behalf of Africans. No, I speak according to me, my house, my life, my thing, my direct family. That's why I'm saying do that also. Don't come out here like you represent anyone, because they have their own culture and their own king. We don't want to know what your culture is, or you have culture or not. We don't want to know what your God is. Go over there where you came from. Let everybody go back to their place. That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's the real talk.
Where he has nothing but Native American artifacts and all kinds.
And if you claim that a place is yours, you need to bring the proof so everybody can scientifically see it. Yeah? We cannot take your word for anything because you are all devils and liars. Just saying. That's the real
crazy crap.
Right.
People being all in North America, having no ties to Africa. How he doesn't want to be. I did tell you. This man set up a bullshit.
And this, what you're gonna hear, is exactly what Tariq Nasheed has been saying for 7 years. I have no ties to African man, these dirty people. Do you think you're gonna cuss your own people out? No, that's why when I cuss this plantation Negro out, I know they are plantation Negro and not my people. Even this so-called my people there, if you do something evil, we will ban you from our people, man. You're no longer our bloodline. We are allowed to do that where we come from. You have no culture, and we know how to do that. You don't. That's the real talk. Yes, that's the secret. No, nigga. Things I speak about here, you don't know what secret is and what is not a secret. You are a child to the world. You are a caca slave. Check their status. Plantation Negroes enslaved, and they were legally considered property, 3/5 of a man. You're not even 5/5 of a man, but you think you can come and talk to me? Here, Bush Negro, Maroons, Ohkhano, and Dika, status free. They actively resisted slavery by establishing sovereign communities beyond colonial control. What? Beyond colonial control. Location, remote areas of the Surinamese interior rainforest along rivers. What? Culture. They forged a distinctive culture that combined African traditions with adaptation to their new environment, successfully preserving a significantly portion of the African cultural heritage outside of Africa. Nigga, you hear that? That's your ancestor, the Caucasian colonizer, is saying that. And we don't regard this as proof, but it's for you Negroes to see what your ancestor, the colonizer, of whom the black Americans had 30% and colonizer blood, and Tariq Nasheed said. So that is their ancestor. So they have no right to get any reputation because you are foundational American. The people who were enslaved were Africans. You are not African. Africans don't have Caucasian blood. Africans don't have Arab blood. Just saying, unless an Arab is an African and an African is an Arab, or unless a Caucasian is black and a black man is Caucasian. Just saying, nigga. 1 + 2 is 3, 2 + 1 is 3. Go look it up. So let's hear this foolishness, what Tariq Nasheed was saying for 7 years, man. Let's hear it.
Museum. Where he has nothing but Native American artifacts and all kind of crazy crap.
Right.
People being all in North America, having no ties to Africa. How he doesn't want to be Africa. He wants to be melanoid and melanated and all these other things. Doesn't want to be African anything. He is
exactly. And melanoid means colored. And when you tell, that's what I was saying, that these niggas are colored. Tariq Nasheed is saying he's 30% Caucasian. I can see it. What I see is just yeah. This nigga got peppercorn curls on it. Peppercorn hair. Tariq Nasheed got peppercorn hair like like these guys from Nigeria, and he's saying he's 30% Caucasian. These people are sick. They wanna be Caucasian so bad. Then be that and be not my people. Cause my people don't have Caucasian blood, right? Exactly. Nigga, black people don't have Caucasian blood. Africans don't have Caucasian blood. Unless there is something new I don't know. Do Caucasian have African blood? No, so you're not Caucasian. Go ask them. Just saying, nigga. Real talk.
Oh, that's you, Alan.
Hold
That's
on,
you,
I'm not gonna
Alan.
hold on. I'm not gonna hold on.
You gotta let him finish, Toto. You gotta
No,
let
I'm
him
just
finish.
asking, was that Alan talking?
Hold on.
I'm trying to hear Alan. Go ahead, Alan.
Okay, go ahead.
He has made a living. He has made a
Mhm.
living saying things that he doesn't even believe about Native American roots and all this stuff, and how they were here already, and how not everybody came from Africa and stuff like that. Then you see him over there, being hypocrite he is, now talking about brother this and brother that over in Africa. I don't think it's wrong for anybody to look at that and say that's completely hypocritical.
That's not hypocrisy, Alan.
That's not even hypocritical. That's bitch nigga. The people he hates now, he's there, he's saying, oh yeah, my brother, man. No, nigga, you a bitch, nigga. I don't know how these black Americans consider themselves to be any gangster. That's why these Mexicans are pressing them, man. That's why they are slaves. Check their plantation Negroes, city Negroes. That's why, nigga. These niggas say they hate the Caucasian, but they are fighting together with the Caucasian to get immigrants out. The same Caucasian who was trying to wipe them out, they said. Because we now know that black Americans are born liars. Just like their daddy, the Caucasian, of whom they claim to have 30% blood like Tariq Nasheed.
Alan?
Just say, nigga, real talk.
Alan, you just said, hold on, Alan, I heard everything you said. But Alan,
fake history.
Alan, I heard everything you just said. You said that Tariq said that he...
hypocrisy.
Tariq, Alan HB, I was listening to his show one day, and somebody came on and said something about, we was already here. He said, hey, maybe that's some of y'all believe that. He said, but I know my people come from Africa. He actually said it out his own, but he said it plenty of times. So you're...
Nigga, you stupid, man. Don't you see the thumbnails he's making? These niggas are stupid. These niggas think they will attack you and say, I don't mean it, man. And then everything's up. These niggas are Caucasian. Because the Caucasian in Europe live the same way. He said he has regret about what happened. And then they will leave it alone. That's the Caucasian. Do you regret doing that? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, it's soap theory. That's what these niggas think. That they think, and Africans and from Caribbean and continental Africans live. No, nigga, you attack us, it's done. That's how we live. Yeah, you attack us, it's done. You are cursed. Just like your whole lineage, whatever you're doing, FBA is a cursed people, just like their ancestors. I'm saying that. Yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
nigga.
But see, that's the problem, because I've heard him say plenty of times that that people's already here.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
he just goes back and forth whenever
he does go back and forth. What I'm addressing is the point that Alan just said, that he said that him.
We don't care if he's going back and forth. If you don't speak on other races of people, because you don't understand what the ethnicity is. Black is not a race, it's a color. Dravidians are black. The Australian Aboriginal is black. They have black skin. Are you darker than the people in Sudan? You stupid. The fuck out of here. That is your slave plantation thinking. Your slave system. Yeah? That's why I was saying, read over there what this niggas culture is. They enslave people. Their culture developed under direct oppression of the plantation system. In their brain, they only have plantation thinking, nigga. Black, brown, colorism stuff. We have ethnicity. I'm Ohkhano. If I'm Ohkhano, I don't have to look if somebody is lighter skin or darker skin. We are just that. Ohkhano. Just say. You don't have that.
When he talks, the people that come on there, listen, he's a guerrilla hustler. I'll admit that. He's a guerrilla hustler. So the people that's in his section that sit up there and say,
yeah, well, listen to this guy. He's a hustler. That's what we're saying. We don't have time for to be hustled by a broken jack slave. Maybe you're too stupid to understand that. You mean nothing to come and try to do anything. You're too stupid. You are an insult to our intelligence. That's what we're saying. You are a fucking insult to the intelligence of people who have brain, which you don't. You low IQ, bug broken jack off.
Hey,
You stupid.
we was already here, Turtle Island. He welcomed them in this group. You get what I'm saying? But him, I heard him saying straight out his mouth plenty of times that, well, my people is from Africa. You get what I'm saying? So I have never heard him say that his ancestors are not from Africa. I never heard him say that before in my life. I don't heard him say it plenty of time that it is. So it's just like
we don't care. It's just like if I said you will attack someone and say, I'm your brother, man, and then steal their shit. That's what these dumb Americans think. Everybody is as stupid as their ancestors. They want to come and steal from you like they stole the 1804 movie, The Haitian Revolution, when they took 92,000 by this Anderson, that he's maroon lying. When he's a city Negro, plantation Negro, stole that money, created a GoFundMe like they were maroons of my race of South America going around like they represent us. Nigga, you are cursed. If you didn't understand that like I'm saying it again. Nigga, real talk. Go and ask your ancestors what happened to them. Why it happened to them.
It's the same thing with Trump. Trump ain't sitting up there acting like them dumb rednecks that go to NASCAR and go out there and shoot squirrels and shit, but he welcomed them in the tent. You get what I'm saying? Like, he might not go out there and do that crazy shit, but he's welcome in the tent because he's trying to get paid. I think y'all looking at this as anything other than he's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? But to say that
I get the hustle.
Okay.
But the problem I have with it is that he, as a hustler, he morphs into several different forms of himself, and in certain forms he actually goes ahead and will be saying a lot of stuff. When he was pushing the museum, he was pushing fake history, and in this fake history museum, he was out there putting out there that the Native American origins of African Americans. I've heard him come out of his mouth at certain points and say that you know his people are we're a mixed people, we're this and that, and then on the other hand he'll say the other stuff. He'll say whatever.
Hold on, but genetically that's
exactly that's what I was saying. He said he's 20. Tariq Nasheed says he's 20% Caucasian blood. Nigga, I have the video. Tariq Nasheed says he's 20% Caucasian blood. That's why I keep saying Africans don't have Caucasian blood, unless I don't know. Black people don't have Caucasian blood, unless I don't know. Do black people have Caucasian blood? No, so Tariq Nasheed is not black. Do Africans have Caucasian blood? No, so Tariq Nasheed is not African. Do Caucasian have African blood? No, so he's not Caucasian. Do Caucasian have black blood? No, so he's not. So you understand what I'm saying? They are whatever they are. We don't care. Don't mention our name. That's why I'm showing you this in front of you so you can see it that you are from the plantation system. Go to the colonizer and cry over there. You're not my bloodline. You're not my race. Real talk. Nigga.
He'll say whatever's expedient.
It's a fact that Native Americans and Africans mixed on the American continent.
Yeah, but Kofi, Kofi, then I gotta pass it because hold on, but we skip CD. But the thing is, Kofi, the issue I have with that is the Native American admixture is so small.
It's so small.
It's more white, and you know we want to skip the white stuff just to go to the 1 or 2% Native American.
I didn't find any Native American in my DNA tests. I found like less than 7% European.
Right.
Majority of it was mild. So yeah.
Let me pass it to City because you skipped City. I'm passing back down. Go ahead, City.
Hey, Dennis.
Peace.
Yeah. So Terry, I never listened to him. I only knew this guy a couple of days ago. Because Afro Think Tank, which I really like. I like his content, things that he stick to whatever that he's talking about. So he was talking.
But nigga, like I said, Afro Think Tank is a soldier of the United States Army. Yeah? Now, that's why when this, that's why I keep showing you this paper. When these guys, some of them would run away from the plantation. That are the runaway Maroons they speaking about, runaway Negroes. I was in the jungle. And we would receive them on a separate island because we don't know if they are soldier of the colonizer. What don't you understand? If these niggas are beyond stupid, how can somebody run away from the Crips to the Bloods and be received by the Bloods? So you will run away, a soldier from the Bloods will go to the Crips and say, listen man, I'm one of you niggas now man. And they would say, yeah man, we embrace you. No, they would say, nigga, stay up, fuck away from us. We don't know if this is a setup. Stay away from us. If they see that nigga after a year, 2 years, he's still wandering around, he has no group, they might say, hey, you still not, you still on your own, nigga? Yeah, okay, man, let's still, because it's less dangerous. And we had that place was called Poligudu. What I'm saying, all these things you think you making history. Yeah, before it's not before. I live today, you stupid. All this Maroon story is not history. I live right now, like I speak right now. You stupid. It's not your history. You dumbo. Alright. Tariq Nasheed, foundationally broken Negroes. You are plantation Negroes. You are not my bloodline. You are not my race. Let it be known. Yeah, I am the African of the Americas, not you. I've showed you yesterday in the video I made yesterday on the other channel that the DNA that was found is in South America. African DNA was found in South America, not North America. Alright, just say it. Maybe you will go and plant something there in North America for them to find it. Maybe that. Let's hear it, man.
This guy. But again, people do a lot of things for content. Maybe this was his source of income. Or trying to get the other FBA for him to get a view, to get a lot of resources to travel, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that people should call violent against him. This is what about the Nigerian. Why would you call violent against this guy? This is his means of.
What do you think he's doing? Ilan Omar was attacked because everybody wants to attack Somalis. These niggas, what are you talking about? Nigga, anywhere they catch Tariq Nasheed outside there is done. You stupid. These niggas has been making videos, cussing people out for 7 years, attacking these people and stealing. He even stole my American Maroon is one of my channel from way back. He stole it when they're like his Maroon. They stole 92,000 on Maroon people name this together with this Anderson that he was creating African town. Get the fuck on, nigga. These niggas, you have no, these niggas who speak, they have no culture, man. Nigga, you attack us, is done. You are cursed, you're done. Your whole lineage, whatever it is, you finished. That's what we doing. Nigga, you don't know what respect outside of the United States is, so you will learn it.
Surviving, he's a hustler, and we should respect that. But since he had changed his mind to visit Senegal, which is a good thing, right? I mean, we know very well jollof rice is originally from Senegal, even though the Nigerians and the Ghanaians always claim to it, but all West African cook.
You see, they cling to it, tethering again. You see, it's original function. It's the same thing everywhere. That's why I'm saying I am African from South America. I showed you the DNA yesterday. Yeah, when it was found over there. It's not a joke. Real talk. Yeah, go and look at it. Maybe I can find it here, man. Let's see if I have it here. Let's see if I got it here, man. The DNA that was found. The DNA paper, I mean. Check it. How do I have it, man? Yeah. Yeah, this is it. See here? Blah. Check here. You see that? You see that? While DNA evidence shows African ancestry in South America, genetics cannot tell the full story of migration, agency, or how communities form. Because they don't know how my people got there. That's why they're telling this story. That's why I was saying this Native American, I told them, I made a video like I was there, and these Native Americans and this Caucasian said this Native American was there already 10,000 years ago. So bring the evidence to us, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because this is the real talk. It's not a question if Africans were in South America. Nay, I still exist even. Just say, that's the real talk. So when I'm speaking, that's why I speak the way I speak, nigga. It's not a question, made up story, FBA this and FBA. No. Stupid. Let's listen to a small part and then skip to last part, man.
Right, but when they say Jollof, it's a tribe in Senegal, they call Jollof. So I don't know why they always fighting around and say that the Jollof rice is originated from Nigeria. It's not. It's originated from Senegal. Excuse me. So his visit to Senegal was a very good thing because they make a very good jollof rice. The previous guy was saying that jollof rice is really good.
But the thing is, that's what I mean. If a continental African wants to accept Tariq Nasheed cussing you out, then do that. But don't mention me in your conglomerate stuff. I'm not Pan-African. I am me. I'm Ohkhano. I have my ethnicity. I defeated the Caucasian. You don't know that. You don't know my history. I don't know you for 500 years. Let's separate. That's how I see all these things, man. A nigga is not gonna come out here, attack my race, and then think he's gonna... We don't live like that. We have real God and culture. If you was colonized on the continent and you no longer have your culture, then you might respond like this. Because many places in Africa live also on the plantation system, like South Africa there, Kenya, with these Arabian people, and many places in Africa are still colonized. So, and just saying. That's why I was saying to this African diaspora Bob Broken and Phil Scott thinking, I have people here who are from the continent. I don't care. I'm Ohkhano. They're African from South America. I've shown you the papers. To me, these people on continent are just another tribe. To me, Caucasian people are just another tribe. I don't care about them, what they doing or not doing. That's why I speak freely. You stupid. To me, they are just another tribe. I don't care about them. If Caucasian wanna fly to the moon, it's their business. I'm living my life. Just like I'm telling you, plantation Negroes there, don't conglomerate my race into your foolery. Even if you go and find a maroon who wanna chill with you, it's their business. I speak on my behalf of my house. That's the real talk. Every man is a king in their own home. Nigga.
Good quality. It's not like Nigerian jollof rice or Ghanaian jollof rice. So if he visit Africa, maybe there's going to be a change of his mind. So people should not be, going against him because he has said a lot of things previously. But most of the time, I don't listen to people that.
Nigga, why would you want somebody who is cussing you people out to come where you live? Then you have no soul. That's what I was saying. These niggas have no soul. These niggas is be cussing you people out, making ridiculing them everywhere, and you saying maybe he went. No, nigga, where I live, he will never come there. You stupid. Never.
A lot of you may have seen them. That was my first. What's up? It is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, back at it again. Yes, I'm coming to you with a quick live stream. I'm not going to be before you long. I wanted to talk about this topic because I posted about it on my community tab. And a couple weeks ago, I did a response video to this IShowSpeed live stream tour that he's on currently, and he's touring in many African nations. He's going around, and a lot of people wanted to know, obviously, what I think about it as someone who's been in this space for a long time and, doesn't get that type of visibility and actually gets a lot of backlash and things like this. And I made a statement during that video that
Yeah, but that's the part of a confusion. Going back to continental Africa doesn't mean you have to go and help someone or you do something special. It's just going home. If you're going home, do you need to go home only if you're gonna do something special? No, it's just you're going home, that's it. It doesn't mean you have to be Pan-African, you have to this, that. Nobody cares, nigga. If you wanna go back home, they said you can get a piece of land there in Burkina Faso or in Ghana. You're just going home, that's it. You don't have to go and do what I speak. If I'm going into the jungle right now, you think I'm going there because I have to go and be special to those people? No, I'm just going to my home, nigga. These people living in foolishness, man. Oh, if I go to the continent, now I have to do this. Now, nobody is expecting anything from you. That's why they call you Musungu and they tell you have no culture. Because they don't... My people don't view Caucasian as people who have culture. Maybe you didn't know. Yeah. My people don't feel Caucasian like people who have culture. Just saying. That's the real talk. Maybe you didn't know. Let's hear it, man.
That a lot of the interest currently in the motherland is very superficial, and I think that this topic also ties into that. So, not much to my surprise. The FBA, the Foundational Black American, ADOS, headmaster named Tariq Nasheed, posted on his Twitter that he's currently visiting Senegal. And he's posting pictures of him out in the community and things like that. And I just want to say...
Yeah, I even saw Yvette Carnell claiming my Moorish ancestor, Auntie Moore, or whatever she had in her video. We don't want to know, man. Moor was a name used for colored people. If you were black or whatever you was, if you was not Caucasian, they would call you Moor. Yeah, yeah, colored man or whatever.
Once again, this goes into what I said. There's a lot of superficial interest into the continent right now. I do believe personally that Tariq was motivated by all the hype that IShowSpeed is getting and wanted to piggyback off of that. Because and the irony about Tariq Nasheed is when I first got introduced to him many, many years ago, he was...
Amar, if a so-called man, if you want to call Tariq Nasheed a man who of 60-year-old needs to piggyback off a 20-year-old and IShowSpeed, then you know the level of Tariq Nasheed capability. If you need to piggyback off a 20-year-old Tariq and IShowSpeed, then we know you didn't have any life from growing up. You're not used to having anything. Otherwise, a real man would not do that. Real men don't even have time to watch IShowSpeed. They busy creating shit. Real talk, man.
Doing these documentaries called Hidden Colors, okay? I think a lot of you may have seen them. That was my first introduction to him. At that time, he was very, Pan-African. He was very pro-Black. He had done a lot of research.
Because he was stealing the history of the Moors of Europe like he's European Moor. Yeah, European Moor people are Africans. Maybe he didn't know that.
A lot of ancient topics and things relative, and it all led back to the continent. And then suddenly he jump shipped and created, this movement and started perpetuating a lot of anti-African, anti-Black, anti-immigrant rhetoric. And you see, what I could tell you to take away from my platform, one of the keystones of who I am as an individual is investigating things for yourself. Okay? You have personalities that come out there. A lot of us are very vocal. A lot of us have strong opinions about these various topics. But it's in your best nature to investigate and find out for yourself. I don't care which side of the coin you're on. It's an undisputed fact that Africa, the African continent, is the way of...
Yeah, but not because it's gonna be the future and then you have to be there. We don't know these niggas. That's it. We don't know you. You wanna go home. If you say you African, you go. If you don't wanna go, we don't care, man. You're not gonna make videos out here thinking you're gonna cost out our race. Never. That's what I'm saying, nigga. That's why I'm making it clear to the world to know that bush Negroes of America are not city Negroes. Yeah? My people were not on a fucking plantation. Those are broken Negroes. They was representing you to you because they are children of the colonizer. They are not my race. We are not the same bloodline. Just saying. That's the real talk. I'm gonna skip to a last small part and then leave it.
But what it does show
is that thing. There are things that
This is O'Shea Dookie Jackson explaining here why it's not a bad thing that Tariq Nasheed is going to Africa. So these niggas, it's like I said, these niggas will, they are like real bitches. They will say they hate that guy and then go with that guy home. That's Tariq Nasheed and his FBA bug broken crew, nigga.
that I do not agree on, that I think that he is misinformed on. But Tariq Nasheed going to Senegal does not mean he's a hypocrite. It doesn't mean that he's trying to be Pan-African.
We know he's not trying to be African. He's just on tourist, just like Hindus and Chinese on the continent. They are there, so we don't view Black Americans as anything, because that's why they call you Musungu on the continent over there. Real talk. Alright?
But what it does show is that Tariq Nasheed does care about Africa.
Yeah, but we don't care about Tariq Nasheed. Maybe you're too stupid to know that we don't care about slaves who was bug broken and busted open for 1,000 years. Nigga, you only mean anything to your own race over there, cause you're not our race, at least not mine, you're not. Stupid. Stupid niggas, man.
We don't like Afro party thrown on his head right now. I think it's positive news.
About this proves he might be like
Yeah, you see the bug brokenness. Yeah, they are furious. Nobody is furious, nigga. We just watching the bug brokenness that you have no soul. You have nothing that resembles a man. That was these niggas do. These niggas got nothing that resembles a man. That's how stupid it is. Nobody is mad about anything. We just see a bug broken Negro coming out attacking people for 7 years now, and we just looking around like, since when was these Negroes our people? I didn't know that. And black people had Caucasian blood, like Tariq Nasheed has 20% Caucasian blood. He says, how can you be black? Do black people have 20% Caucasian blood? Just saying, then because it would mean that Caucasian are also black, man. Do Caucasian have 20% black blood? Caucasian have 20% black blood? Or thought so, nigga. That's the real talk. We don't know what these Negroes are, man. That's why they are called Negro. Nobody knows their origin. Colored people, that's why they are called Creole, from crayon. Yeah, right, like crayons in a box. Nobody knows their ethnicity, their god, or whatever. Just say it.
Western seed that is literally, sown to, destroy.
Read those parts where I stop the video is for you to read what is written there. This fool. Yeah, real talk.
Boy, what IShowSpeed has been doing in Africa, because IShowSpeed has been in Africa for his African tour and things for the most part.
Nigga, he is a stalker. That's what I was saying. He will stalk anybody that is African or Jamaican, because he's nothing. Yes, and he and his race are nothing, literally nothing. They don't know what it is to have a daddy or to have ancestry. That's why they are here stealing like the devils. They are from their only ancestor is the colonizer. The slave colonizer, the slaves of Europe whom they sent to America, because this Caucasian in America is a slave of the crown of England and the Dutch crown here. Nigga, just like Donald Trump can say they are property, black Americans are property, he can tell them go back to slavery. The same way these Dutch people can tell this, and Caucasian in America, nigga, you need to go back to slavery because America is our property just like you are. That's why they had to fight a fight against England, stupid. You dumb.
Really went well.
That's why I'm showing you over there that I am my status and yours is not the same. Never been. Tariq Nasheed, bitch ass
countries here and
Stupid.
there. If he doesn't like it, if he's there to, you know, whatever troll and all of that.
Well, we don't care if he's trolling. Trolling to us is when he is graveyard. That is my trolling and of my race. That's what I'm saying. You attack us, we respond accordingly. Nigga, no slave, kaka, bog broken, jack off is gonna come and thinking, I'm gonna get no, nigga. You're gonna pay accordingly like your cursed ancestors. This is what they was doing and they got hanged.
Die off and crush it up and snort it. You need stuff to die off of those pills.
Oh, this is Canada. I think this guy is telling this so-called black guy in Canada that he hates his people, just like Tariq Nasheed. And this is a comparison to see what Tariq Nasheed thinks, because he would hate this black guy also. That's the real talk.
That's not good for you.
Yummy.
Just like Phil Scott hate Africans, but he said he has an African women working there while his children and his wife are Mexicans. Tariq Nasheed's wife is a mixed and Haitian and Caucasian or whatever. Real talk.
You don't like blacks?
Not really.
Why? What did they do to you?
So first of all, I pay taxes and these niggers just sit on welfare. And then on top of that, they commit crime. They do a bunch of dirty shit. They come here, try to scam me, try to shoot up our neighborhoods and shit. And then on top of that, they hate white people. That I hate the white man, niggas. I hate the white man. And then on top of that, I have to be nice to you, fucking niggers. No, fuck you. You're a nigger. Eat shit.
That's not very nice.
I'm done being nice to niggers.
That's cool, man. Do you do that?
Hashtag true.
Do you do that?
Name me one thing I said that.
So you hear it, Tariq Nasheed. So yeah, just saying. This guy is in Canada. Oh, I showed you yesterday in one of the videos where they say that Hindus must leave Canada immediately. There are too many Hindus over there.
People think he was bullying this a little bit.
So this is what Tariq Nasheed is jealous about. Let's check it quick. This is IShowSpeed in Ghana tour. Let's check a part of it, man.
He actually came to power like what Traore did. He laid the groundwork, do the construction, do what he's supposed to do. And I think he actually managed to achieve more than what Burkina Faso managed to achieve. But he's not on social media boasting. That's the only two difference.
Oh, this is an IShowSpeed and reception in Ghana, man. This is why Tariq Nasheed jealousy and bog broken Americans. They don't know that this guy is Jamaican mixed with a Ghanaian. And yeah, just saying. That's the hating, the hate in these Negroes. Think they gonna come out here, lash out, and no, nigga, not out here you won't. You are a bug broken Negro. IShowSpeed, a 20-year-old is defeating Tariq Nasheed, man. This nigga can have it that a 20-year-old is enjoying his life. Yeah. The bug brokenness, man. That's real bug brokenness, man. Real bug broken, and a broke back mountain trick. Tricky Nasheed, nigga. This is IShowSpeed.
Whoa!
Somebody made a painting.
I create my YouTube channel because you gave your motivation. Really? Yeah. Thank you. You made me look so cute. She made me look so cute. Thank you, okay? W R. Have a good time, okay? Thank you. Chat W.
Like that, you know?
The part that I don't understand, though, and correct me,
Go ahead.
is you're telling me that being a foundational Black American isn't a choice, it's a lineage.
Right.
So
if Drake's lineage through his father is FBA, doesn't that automatically make him FBA just by bloodline?
No, also blood and land. Blood and land, same
Land.
thing. Yeah, land too. You gotta.
Blood and land, and most artists in America, their ancestry is from Jamaica or from the island of South America somewhere. Just say it.
You're not in America. You're in
Like
Canada. You know what I'm saying?
Malcolm X. That's why he was saying Malcolm X is not black. Why would Malcolm X wanna be congregated with this broken guy who says this guy says he's 20% in Caucasian. We can see it, Tariq Nasheed, that you are 20% Caucasian. We can see it. Self-hating, broken nigga.
Take the same Drake, same mother.
Yeah.
He grows up, let's say in Memphis. He would be FBA?
Right. If he was born here, yes. If he was born on this land, experiencing Memphis, because Memphis has a very unique history.
Yes, it
Memphis
does.
ain't no goddamn Canada. You know what I'm saying?
No, Canada is North America. It's above you. We know. It's over your head, literally. You stupid
Leave
nigga.
that. He said, but I know my people.
I'm trying to hear Alan. Go ahead, Alan.
Okay, go ahead.
This is
Now tell me how it's a contradiction.
I'm gonna listen a small part to this and then leave it at that. This is a search for Uhuru, I think, man. Let's listen what it is.
I'm not even trying to be the one to take up for Tariq. You get what I'm saying? But for y'all to think it's some type of hypocrisy for him to go to Africa, I ain't never heard that man say that he don't want to go there to Africa and visit Africa. You get what I'm saying?
He doesn't have to say that say that outright. He doesn't have to say that I don't want to go to Africa.
He don't have to say he don't have to say anything.
Oh, it's the part I've played in the beginning, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You've heard it, man. You've seen the bug brokenness, the jealousy and the hatred of this and Tariq Nasheed. And this nigga, Dookie Jackson, think that his ass culture. No, the more videos you and your bunch make, the more we out here who are indigenous and not bug broken can see that. They really not our race. You see that? Even the DNA, everything you claim is all in South America. Yeah, all of it. Even me. You see that? See that, nigga? You see that? Status free, actively resisted slavery. Location remote areas in the Surinamese interior rainforest. Culture, distinctive culture combined with Africa. That's what the Caucasian is saying. You see, plantation Negro. Let's see what they are, man. Let's see what plantation Negro culture is here. Let's see it. Plantation Negro status enslaved. They were legally considered to be property. Oh, 3/5 of a man. Okay, location lived on plantation. God damn. Clearly. Culture. Culture developed under the direct oppression of the plantation system. What plantation system culture? Done talking, nigga. See that? That's the real talk. Yeah, we don't deal with no bug brokenness over here, nigga.